What's going on, boys, and the 4% that is also watching this video right now? I'm here with Twitch chat on a different JP account because my SSD for my computer blew up and I completely lost all of my stuff, right? Thankfully, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get my NA account back, thankfully, but JP, we have had no such luck as of right now, and it does not look like they're going to give me my account back, which kind of sucks, but hey, that just means I get to start all over again, which kind of sucks. I have to 10 all of the supports and everything, all that all over again. I'm definitely 100% looking forward to doing all that. But thankfully, at least right now, Melusine is on raid up. And, you know, I let chat vote. I was like, hey, we had NP2 Melusine originally. Do we try to restore our NP2 Melusine? And they voted yes. Narrowly, I think it was like, what, 50% or like 54% to whatever. I can't do math right now. I'm too kind of all over the place. I'm just happy that my computer's working again, all right? And I'm happy that I can at least play JP. So we're going to go in. As you guys can tell, we have insane amounts of tickets, right? JPB, like, bro, you don't speak Yamateku to sign language, no account for you. I mean, literally, that might be what it is. It might be because they're like, well, technically, like, you're not supposed to be playing on JP because of, like, the new Google Play ban, so that's probably why they're like, we really can't give it to you. Even though, like, I have everything, right? Like, I showed them, like, the support list, you know, we have, like, friend codes and everything. Or not friend codes, but, like, my, like, IDs and everything. We have all of that. Because I have that pinned, you know, so, like, so it's really good that I have that stuff pinned. So, like, for NA, it really helps. But then, like, I have, like, purchase history, and they're like, wait a minute, buddy. You're telling me you purchased this? You purchased this on an NA account? I don't know about that, buddy. That's a little sus. And then they just obliterated me, dude. Really sucks. So I'm like, it's kind of interesting. For those of you guys watching, this account's actually pretty nice. It's like, it's technically better than what I had, because it has NP2 Castoria, and it has Koyenskaya, it has Ruler Scotty even. I even got my Arcoweed back, right? I got Zenobia back, like, all of that's really cool. But, like, I lost my Grailed Morgan, I lost my Jalter. I've, like, that's really the two main ones that I'm really sad about. I was like, I lost them. I lost Tamamo, who I think I had at like NP2. And it's just, yeah, I lost Ibuki as well. Like, Ibuki's gone. Berserker Musashi is gone. It's, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm like, oh, technically, yeah, it's going to be a better account. And like, overall, like, in like a year's time, once I've built this back up to the level like my other account was at, I'm sure it'll be like, this is great. But it just sucks. Like, we put like so much work into that. We just finished farming like a lotto super hard, getting all those resources and everything, and now they're just all completely gone. So I don't know, it kind of sucks, but I'm like, well, I guess the duality of a gacha player, right? I'm like, well, I still want to play JP, right? Like, I still want to play with the new servant. So I was like, okay, let me get another JP account. Let me hop back in. Because look, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not playing through the entire story for like a 5th time, right? I already explained to chat that like when I first started playing JP and NA, right? Like, I beat through everything normally, right? Perfectly fine. But then I lost those accounts because that phone blew up, and I was being really dumb when I was first playing gacha games. I didn't really know that transfer codes were like super important, and so I lost those accounts when my phone blew up. And then I was like, okay, let me try this again. And I don't think I played JP or NA FGO for like 8 months or something after that, because I was so salty. Like, my NA account, it's not a big deal to a lot of people, but year 1, I had Jalter and Iskandar, I had my boys. I was super happy. I had Ku Alter, I had Ruler Jean. I was chilling. And then I was just so mad at FGO that they were like, they wouldn't give me my account back. And I think it's because I didn't have any purchase history or anything, right? Because I didn't spend any money. So they were like, you're seeming a little sus, bro. We don't actually think you're actually ZTL. They didn't give me my account back, so I was salty. Didn't play for like 8 months. And then I remember just hopping in randomly one day and just starting to grind everything back up. And that's like 4 times I've had to play through the story, and I'm like, I'm not playing through it again. So for anybody that asked, I don't think I'm allowed to say the thing but we all know. You know what I'm saying? Like, chat, we know, right? But I'm not allowed to say it. Like, it's the same reason that, like, if someone's like, can I play JP? Like, do I want to start fresh, or do I want to, you know, and then I have to, like, start trailing off, be like, well, you know, you could go, you know, you could acquire an account, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm allowed to say it, though. I think they're like, you can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. You can't say that. It's not allowed. So I'm like, I can't say it. We all know. Because I'm like, dog, I am not beating the entire game for a 5th time. I can't do it again. Probably shouldn't just, yeah. I know there's like probably some policy against it. So I can be like, you know, I give you the nod, right? I can't say it on air in this video, but you know, I nod. And if you're really confused, if the hints aren't enough, then, you know, someone in the comments will probably tell you, right? So they'll be like, well, you know. I just don't want anybody to think I'm an actual crackhead and that, like, I bought 3,600 Saint quartz, right? Like, I ain't rolling in it like that, bro. I ain't rolling in it like that. I ain't like that, bro. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. We still haven't gotten like anything, by the way. Like, I'm just like kind of free flow commenting right now, just kind of rambling with the chat because I'm just waiting for this second Melusine. I guess the good thing is that, like, again, like I said, in like a year's time, everything will be like better technically. Nah, ZTL got stacks of cash, act broke, stay rich. Yeah, bro, I wish I was like, what is that guy's name? Like Warren Buffett, the guy, like the really rich guy that, like, he's like, I drive my really crappy car, but I'm really a multi-billionaire, right? I'm really curious to see the pity system work. Yeah, at the very least, I guess I'm also guaranteed to get Oberon, I guess. That's really cool. You don't save your transfer number? I did! I had it saved, but it was on my hard drive. And if you don't know, because I don't know, I'm guessing Mr. Rockfell Andy over here maybe didn't hear earlier, but like, your hard drive is where all your stuff is stored. And when I took it into Best Buy, because they're the ones that like fixed it for me, so they like swapped everything out for me, and they were able to find out what the issue was, because I was baffled. I was stuck in like a BIOS loop, and you know, I was trying everything and nothing was getting through my computer. And so I was like, okay, it's not that it's just like not recognizable, the SSD is probably actually broken. But so when I brought it in, they were like, yeah, we went ahead and we like were able to get all the stuff on your computer, and we were able to transfer it to this thumb drive. And I was like, okay, cool, that means I won't be able to play FGO for like a day or two while they fix the computer, but as soon as I get back home, I'll just slap that in, you know, and then I'll just be able to get my my transfer code back, right? And like when I went into the thumb drive, all of the folders were empty. So like everything was there. It was just like there was nothing in them, right? Like, so there's like nothing there. It was really, I don't know, really depressing, right? Really sad, because I lost like a lot of other sentimental things. Like, for instance, I lost all of the commissioned art that I've had people do. I've lost art that friends have done for me. My dad has done a lot of art for me as well, and I've lost all of that. So, you know, I've lost a lot of like sentimental things as well. That's a little sad. I'm a little depressed over it, a little more than the JP account. But I'm like, okay, JP is kind of like the account that I play for fun. Like, I just kind of roll for new servants. And, you know, I just like to play over there and kind of explore events so I can kind of prep for NA, which is my main account. And so since I'm pretty confident that they'll give me the NA one back, this is not the first time I've lost that account in particular. So, you know, I know they'll probably give it back. They'll be like, what's up? And I was like, oh, this guy again, losing his account. This guy losing his account. So I'm sure they'll give it back to me, but JP, they were like, I'm giving you your account back. You're not even supposed to be playing JP. And I was like, oh, run it away. Like, be like, oh. Some commissioned art is on this lap. Okay, that's good. Stellar has the, he has my old laptop. So we have some of the commissioned art on a different laptop. That makes me feel a little bit better. That at least some of the stuff is still there. I didn't lose completely everything. That's fine. Didn't hear you earlier? Yeah, you're fine, man. You're fine. You're fine, Mr. Ron. You're fine. I'm just like, I'm trying not to lash out at anybody, because if it's anybody's fault, it's my fault for messing up something. I don't know what I did. I've been taking care of this PC ever since I bought it, right? I put a lot into it. So I'm like, you know, I thought it would be fine. I don't think there'd be any issues with it, but ugh. You lost your account and you talked about losing the other day. Oh, you're saying that like it's wild that I actually lost the account and they're not giving it back to me, and I've talked about what I would do if I ever lost it. Yeah, that's a little wild. What the heck? Oh, it's Jufu. Yeah. Or try to send the code to an email. It's safer. Oh, don't worry. I've got my this JP. I've got it locked down. I've got it in like 3 different locations. You know, I've got it physically written down. I've got it in like a cloud. I've got it on like my phone. Like I have locked this one down. I'm gonna do the same thing as soon as I get the new NA code as well. The Fiverr stuff should be on the email. Yeah, I think I could get that one back if I logged into my Fiverr. I think I get that. It's just very, very, right? Very annoying. It's ironic. Yeah, like it's. I don't know. I'm trying to look at the silver lining, because I like to generally be an optimistic person, right? I try to be like, well, again, like look at the bright side. The account's technically better. I didn't have Koyanskaya before. Now I can do Buster farming. That's kind of cool. And hey, Oberon's coming out in a couple of days. We could summon, get Oberon, try to put myself in a better mood. We still got Castoria. Hey, we also went really hard for Ruler Scotty, and now we have her. So, you know, we have the arts, the Buster, and the quick person, right? Still kind of cool. But it's just like, I also lost like all the servants that I just like put a lot of work into. Like I put a lot of work into like grailing the Zenobia, and like I put a lot of work into like grailing and try to pull for Morgan. Getting stuff like the NP2 like Melusine is one of like the coolest moments I've ever had. You know, like having the 11th a single summon where like you get double Melusine back to back. Like that was really cool, and I just don't have that, right? It just sucks, right? It's just sad. And you still have your NA account with me on your friends list, so it's all good. Yeah, Dark Bags. Yeah, at least I got you on the friends list on NA. And hey, I guess everybody that had that JP account added still has access to like that Castoria and everything. I suppose, you know. I asked JP to restore my account, and they told me to game end myself. Yeah, literally, they were just like, They hit me with the low tier God speech, and I was like, okay. Is this a completely new JP account, or look, Gen X, I can't read the rest of that statement. I think that's against policy. I think FGO will literally come and headhunt me, dude. And they already don't like me because they won't give me my JP account. Time to add ZTL and JP. Yeah, I mean, I'll add people. Hasn't logged in for a day, unfriended. It's come back to bite me. That answers my question. Yeah, there you go. Because I'm like, because I was talking to Stellar, and for YouTube viewers, Stellar's a good friend of mine, and he's like a mod in the Twitch chat and everything, mod in the Discord, cool guy, right? If you have any like Yu-Gi-Oh or FGO questions, you talk to him, right? But I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, I could like start a new account, and I could like play it on stream, and we could slowly build it up. And the more that I thought about that, the more tired I got. I was like, oh, but that means I gotta do like all the dailies and stuff all over again, and that means I gotta like slowly grind for materials, and I gotta use like level 1 servants to like go through the entirety of the game, right? And I was like, you know, doing it for the first time is like an achievement. I don't know if I want to do that again. They're gonna change from an SSD to a hard drive. They last longer. I'm a little bit of a fiend, and I still went with another SSD. I'm a little bit of a speed fiend, you know what I'm saying? Don't take that out of context. Wait a minute, if you're watching YouTube, don't take that out of context. Karna Lotto right now, Lottos are great. Yeah, the Lotto is good. Like, I can get my Santa Karna back, which that's another free-to-play guy that I lost. I lost my beep. I just remembered I lost BB. Oh. I'm so sad. There's a lot of limited. Yeah, apparently it's limited to like 20 boxes, so it's fine. It's fine. Like, I can still get some good material. CTO Speed Fiend concern. Yeah. Really do be the Speed Fiend. They call him the 5-second Fiend. What does that even mean? Is that like a one-pump chump? Is that what the 5-second Fiend is? Rip to Assassin Shiki. I didn't have... Well, I was going to say, thankfully I didn't have Assassin Shiki, but... I don't know. Is that a good thing? Like, I didn't... Like, is it good that I didn't have an Assassin Shiki to lose, I guess? Did you have Berserker Jean on your JP? No. I've been playing on that JP since Muramasa came out. So about a year. That's when I was like, I'm going to get back into playing on the JP version of the game. Good. You didn't have her to lose it, exactly. What is that, the Naruto Sasuke dynamic? Where Sasuke's like, you know what, you didn't even have any good servants to lose. You never had them to begin with. Bro, actually, I don't want to be that guy, but where is the NP2 Melusine? This is a bad idea, I swear. I mean, to be fair, we got one Melusine and like 30 tickets. That's kind of like 30 multis, right? That's good. You got Morbius in this one? No, I lost Morgan. Morgan was one of the casualties. Believe you me, I was looking around for like an account that well, I was surveying the area for a Morgan, right? I gotta dodge, right? Actually don't think it's a problem. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that buy accounts. They play, right? But I'm just like, dog. I'm like, dog, I'm not gonna beat FGO for a 5th time. I don't think I want to do that. I ain't a fiend like some other people. Like, I like the game. I don't like it that much that I'm like, I gotta just build up another account. Like, at least give me some of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of the dudes. That's why I went with this one. People just dodge ZTL on his request for the Morgan one. I mean, I figured that I could have gone to, like, the Discord. I could have been like, hey, can people, like, help me look for this? But I was like, it's not... I don't want to say it's not, like, not that big of a deal, but I'm just, like, in the back of my head, I know that Morgan's going to come back on, like, 80 billion different rate-ups, so I'm like, I'll just grab her when she comes back, you know? And plus, I'm like, okay, like, it just kind of seemed like this one was good, because it has Koyanskaya, and then Oberon's going to be on rate-up in a couple of days. And so I'm like, okay, like, seems like a good idea, just seems smart. And it gives me something to pursue, right? Ooh, Heaven's Feel is a good CE. Heaven's Feel is a good CE. Okay, I was like, are we gonna get Melusine in like the same time we like got our last time? We will be able to do the 90++ way more easily. That is true. It will be a lot easier. Okay, we'll go to like 3600 and then we'll call it. And we'll hit him with the Skippy Skip, all right? We'll hit him with the Skimpy Skip multi, all right? We'll just dive right in there. Bro, is this on Radar? I swear I've gotten that CE like 800 times. It has to be on Radar. I'm not complaining. It's a cute CE. Up! 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 Let's go. All right. Okay. Okay. The first piece of the old account restored. NP2 Melusine. All right. Finally. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All in all, 80 tickets and 1 multi for 2 Melusines. It's not as crazy as 11 tickets for 2 Melusines, but it's still good. Now next is Oberon. I mean, I'm hoping that we don't have to go to the guaranteed summon. Like, I hope we don't have to go to Pity to get Oberon. I don't think I've really ever had any summons that are quite that bad, except for Musashi. I know Musashi, I think a couple of years ago, I had like 1200 Saint Court saved up for NA, and I tried to go for Musashi, and I just got blasted. Your name's not Mist. Does Mist get blasted on his summons? I don't have the time to like check out a lot of the other content creators, but does he get blasted? If Mist is getting blasted, then my condolences. I'm sorry, buddy. You know, you could send him this clip and be like, bro, I'm very sorry. No one should have to go through that. I've gone through getting blasted by Musashi, Shiro Amakusa, and Archer Artoria. I think those are like my 3 worst shafts, right? Like, Musashi was like 1200, no 5-star. Amakusa was like 700-800 with for like NP3 Astolfo, and that was it. No other gold servants. And then Archer Artoria was like 600 for, I think I just got like NP1 Mordred or something like that. Like I got like one of the 4-stars I was on raid up. Something like that was not good. Well, Mordred's good, but I don't remember if she was the one on raid up. I think she was on the other banner. But you know, trying to recall like year 1 FGO, like, it's kind of hard. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, yeah, you know, it's a little annoying. So like if I have to cover like a JP servant, it's gonna be harder for me to record gameplay for them now because my guys aren't leveled. But I'm gonna try to get them leveled as fast as I can. All right, I'm gonna try so I can get back on that. Thankfully, I still have a decent bit of servants on NA that I can use for gameplay purposes and whatnot. But with all that being said, if you enjoyed, leave a like, sub, all that good stuff. And you could have been here live with the boys, Bing Chiling, if you come follow the Twitch down in the comments down below. All right. So I'm gonna try to get back on this grind, and I'm gonna try to build up this JP account. Thankfully, I guess like 5th time's the charm, right? Technically, because I've gone through 1 NA, 1 JP, then the last 2, right? And then the JP that I lost, I guess, was 4, so this is 5, right? I guess 5th time's the charm. I at least know what I'm doing, right? I at least know to, like, level up your supports and, like, what servants to level up first, right? Be like, don't waste my time leveling up George when I should probably be using my rider pieces on, like, Ushi, for instance, right? Like, get the DPS, leave George at 1 HP, or, like, at level 1 as, like, a taunter or something like that. But, yeah, anyway, YouTube, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.